Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see what we can do with this. I wonder how big we're going to make it. 141.4. I'm not going to make a negative out of this. This won't work very well. Maybe the contrast will stay the same. I'm going to lighten it up for the exposure. So we're just going to set this silly shitter up. Right, let's see what we have. Something interesting. It is a recipe card from Woolworths, and it's meant to be in the shape of the Incredibles. So this is basically a novelty thing that you can put together. It's a recipe card, but it's not my cup of tea. I don't have children. Haha. I don't have children, so I don't have to be concerned with trying to please them. But it's obviously aimed at children primarily, not the actual putting together and the cooking of the recipe, but the what this is. This is obviously the Disney Pixar, I think it is, Incredibles, and this is a food representation of it. And children love this stuff, I presume, or that's what it's aimed at. So let's see if we've made this look good. I'm not convinced. Maybe it'll look good as a mirror image. We're going to just do a few tweaks to it. So we're just going to consign that to the recycle pile. But basically, yeah, they try to make things to appeal for families and that, and children. It's all about, because people don't just want to pick up a recipe card and do what I do and make it into something that's not got anything to do with recipes. Mine's a demo. They tend to use these recipe cards for what they're intended, and that is to make something to eat. And basically, of course, the people then go to the Woolworths intended that way, because then the people who pick up the free recipe cards end up spending money on ingredients for their food project. So it's basically free. The actual card is free, but the food isn't. And of course, most mothers want to cook. They're not like me who are just using it in an unusual manner, using it to make photocopier art as a subject. So most people don't think like me, so they fall into the trap that Woolworths have set. It's not really a trap, but it is. It means that Woolworths are going to make a lot of money. So it's a money-making scheme, of course, and that's what capitalism's all about. And of course, most people are in it to make something. They're not just there to look at it, or in my case, to make it into a thing for a demo of a photocopier. They just want to eat, and they want to make something for the family. So, normal people are like that. Everyday average people are like that. But that looks nice. I think now we can run this job, make it into a mirror. I think that's where the centre is going to go. But yeah, this is basically family stuff, for the family, for the kids. Kids love this stuff, and that's how one of the ways that Woolies makes money is to produce these cards, and they're not intended just to be looked at, but of course I'm using them differently. I don't like feeling I have to use things in a prescribed manner. I like to think outside the box and do things outside the box. And I'm just so not into cooking or cleaning. I don't have any children. I'm not even married yet. I'm hoping to get married soon to my future husband Luigi, but I'm too old to have children. And even if I wanted children, it would be risky because I'm now 46 years of age, which is considered too old under normal circumstances to have children. So it could be a health hazard. It could mean that the child's got a birth defect. I don't want to bring a child into the world because everyone else is having children. I am not interested in having children. Anyway, I must say, when I was a 10-year-old, I'm already made up my mind that yes, I was going to get married, and no, and should I say, and yes, I'm not going to have children. And I already made up my mind at the age of 10, so it was a long time ago, and circumstances are not suitable for having children. But anyway, I think that looks really quite nice. I think now we can call this Incredibles demo quits.